Good morning students, welcome to today's class. So today let's revise what we have learned in chapter 18, fundamental concept of algebra. Okay, so you know that in algebra we use letters A, B, C, etc. X, Y, Z along with the numbers. Okay, and these letters used in algebra are called variables or literal numbers or simply literals, and they do not have a fixed value. Examples we can take a 7x. Here variable x is used along with the number 7. Okay, 3x minus 2, 5a plus b. Here variables used it. 5a plus b, variables used is a and b. Okay, then 2y minus 5x, x plus 2y minus 7z and so on. Okay, next there are some signs and symbols used in algebra, and these signs or symbols used in algebra and their meaning are given here. So these symbols are used for writing a statement in algebraic form. Okay, and converse case also. If algebraic form is given, you have to write that in statement form. Okay, for that you can make use of these symbols. So next topic, writing a given statement in algebraic form. Let's take a example. First one, x subtracted from 8 is less than y. So a statement is given, you have to write that in algebraic form. Okay, so x subtracted from 8. So how will you write that? From 8 you have to subtract x. So that is 8 minus x. Okay, next is less than y. So you know less than symbol. So less than y you can write. Okay, so the algebraic form is 8 minus x less than y. Okay, second one, y divided by 5 equals 2. So y divided by 5, you can write it like this, y by 5, okay, equal to 2. So 2 you can write. This is the algebraic form of this statement. Third one, z increased by 2x is 23. Okay, so z increased by means plus. Okay, z plus 2x is means equal to 23. So z plus 2x equal to 23 is the algebraic form of this statement. Converse case, let's take. First example, x plus y equal to 3. This is the algebraic form, and you can write that in statement form. That is, either you can write x plus y is equal to 3, or you can write it like this, sum of x and y is equal to 3. Okay, any ways you can write this statement. Okay, next, p minus 5 equal to x. So here minus, so in statement form we can write it like this, p minus 5 is equal to x, or in another way we can write p decreased by. As I told, increased by means plus and decreased by means minus. Okay, so p decreased by 5 is equal to x. Okay, that is p minus 5 equal to x. Then or in another form we can write p exceeds 5. P exceeds 5 means p is greater than 5 by x. Okay, that is p minus 5, we will get x. So that we can write like this, p exceeds 5, p is greater than 5 by x. This is p exceeds 5 by x means p is greater than 5 by x. Okay, third one, 5x greater than 7. So you can write like this, 5 multiplied by x is greater than 7. Or multiplication, on multiplying we will get a product. Okay, so we can write it like this, product of 5 and x is greater than 7. Okay. Next fourth one, 8 by y less than 3. So by means division. So we can write in statement form, 8 divided by y is less than 3. Okay. Next topic, constants and variables. Okay. In algebra, the symbols are divided into two types. First it is constants and second type it is variables. Okay. So constants means a symbol with a fixed numerical value in all situations. That is called constants. That is, their value will not change with the situations. Their value is fixed. Okay, all numbers, all types of numbers will come under constant. That is 5, 30, 256, -7, 5 by 3, etc. These are all constant. Their value is fixed. They have a particular value. Okay, their value will not change with situations. That is called constants. Now variables means they do not have a fixed numerical value. Okay, they will not have a value and they vary. Their values will change according to the situations. Okay, they can take any values. Their values will change. Okay, so variables means x, y. Example, we can take x, y, p, q, 5x. Here 5 is a constant, x is a variable. Combination of constant and variable is always a variable. That is, if both variable and constant come means we can take it as a variable. Okay, if numbers come means it is a constant. If letters come means they are variables. Okay, if both number and letter come means they are variables. So 3 plus x, it is a variable. X minus 3, x division 3, they are all variables. So let's take one example. Separate the constants and variables from each of the following. So you have to select which is constant and which are variables. Okay, so you know numbers, all type of numbers will comes under constants, and if letters come means and both letter and number comes means they are variables. That is combination of letter and constant and variable, they are variable. Okay, so in this 6, this is a number. Okay, next 5 by 4, this is also a number. That is a fractional number actually. Okay, next here 0, this is also a number. So these three are constants. Okay, all type of numbers will comes under constants. They have a fixed value. Okay, so 6, 5 by 4, 0 are constants. Remaining all are variables. 4y, that is a combination of a constant and a variable. So it is a variable. Combination of constant and a variable is a variable. Then minus 3x, that is also a combination of a constant and a variable. Minus 3 and x. So that is a variable. Next 4 by 5 xy, az, 7p, 9x by y, 3 by 4x, minus xz by 3y. All these are combination of constant and a variable, and we know that combination of constant and variable is a variable. Okay, so remaining all are variables. Next term. Okay, so what do you mean by term? A term is a constant or a variable or a product of a constant and variable or a quotient of a constant and a variable. All these can be a term. Okay. Example, we can take 4. 4 is a constant. 4 is a term and 4, which is a constant. Okay. X. X is a term which is a variable. Okay. Next, 4x. 4x is a term which is the product of constant 4 and variable x. Okay, 4x means 4 into x. Okay, here product of a constant 4 and a variable x, and 4x is a term. Okay, now 3 by y. 3 by y, it is the quotient of a constant 3 and a variable y, and 3 by y is a term. Okay, a term can be a constant, a variable, product of a constant and variable, quotient of a constant and variable. All these are terms. Okay, now in the first example 4, okay, 4 is a term, and this term does not contain any literal or variable. Okay, such terms are called constant terms. Okay, constant terms means if a term does not contain any variable or literal, then the term is called a constant term. For example, 4, 3, minus 20, 5 by 7, minus 4 by 9, etc. They are all constant terms because they do not contain any variables. Okay. Next, algebraic expression. Okay. Algebraic expression is a collection of one or more terms. So an algebraic expression may contain one term or more than one term. That is, more than one means 2, 3, 4, 5. Any number of terms it can contain. Okay. So an algebraic expression is a collection of one or more terms, and these terms are separated by the signs plus and or minus. Okay, that is, the terms are separated by plus or minus sign in an algebraic expression. Okay, so an algebraic expression is a collection of one or more terms which are separated from each other by plus and or minus sign. Okay, so let's take one example, 5x. So here 5x means 5 into x, and if multiplication comes means 5x means 5 into x. Okay, so here plus and minus sign is not coming. Instead, multiplication is coming. So if multiplication or division comes means you have to take it as a single term. Okay, so 5x is one term. Okay, there is no plus or minus sign. So in 5x only one term is there. Okay, 5x contain only one term. Then next example, 8xy square. So 8xy square means 8 into x into y square. Okay, here also plus or minus sign is not coming. So you have to consider this as a single term. So 8xy square also contain one term. Okay, one term. Next example we can take 3x plus 8z. So here plus sign is coming, and we know that in an algebraic expression plus or minus sign will separate the terms. Okay, so 3x is one term and 8z is another term, and they are separated by plus sign. So in 3x plus 8z there are two terms. Okay, 3x and 8z. Okay, next example, 7xy plus 2a by y minus 3z plus 8. Here both the plus sign is coming and minus sign is coming. So we know that in an algebraic expression, plus sign and minus sign will separate the terms. So 7xy is one term. Okay. Next, 2a by y is the second term. Next, 3z is the third term and 8 is the fourth term. Okay, and these terms are separated by plus and minus sign. Okay, so there are 4 terms here in this algebraic expression. Okay, so algebraic expression is a collection of one or more terms which are separated by plus and or minus sign. Okay. Now let's take one example. State the number of terms. Okay, you have to write the number of terms in this algebraic expression. First question, 2a minus b. So you know that addition and subtraction or plus and minus sign will separate the terms in an algebraic expression. So here minus sign is coming. So 2a will be one term and b will be other term. Okay, and you know that multiplication and division will not separate terms. Here 2a means 2 into a. That we should consider as a single term. 2a is a single term and b is another term. So here there are two terms and two terms are separated by minus sign here. Okay, next second one, 3 into x plus a by 2. So 3 into x. We know that multiplication will not separate terms. So we should take 3 into x as a single term. This is one term. 3 into x is one term. Okay, not two terms. Okay, here multiplication is coming. If multiplication comes means you have to take it as a single term. Multiplication and division will not separate terms. Only plus sign and minus sign will separate terms. Now 3 into x is a single term. After that plus sign is coming. So terms will be separated. So plus a by 2. Here a by 2. Division is coming. So a by 2 is a single term. So here also there are two terms and they are separated by plus sign. Okay. Third one, a division x into b plus c. So you have to look for plus or minus sign. Okay, in order to find how many terms are there, number of terms, you have to check for, you have to see for plus and minus sign. So here plus sign is coming here. So this is one term and this will become another term. And in here division is coming and multiplication is coming. So we know that multiplication and division will not separate terms. Okay, if multiplication and division comes means you have to take it as a single term. That is a one term. If multiplication and division comes means this is a division x into b means a by x b. Okay, this is a single term. Next plus sign is coming. So after that another terms comes. Okay, after plus the next term is coming. So this is one term and this is another term. So in total there are two terms. Okay, So multiplication and division will not separate terms. Plus and minus sign will only separate terms in an algebraic expression. Next, fourth question, 2 into A plus 3 division B plus 4. So you have to look for plus or minus sign. So here plus is coming. Here also plus is coming. Okay, so that will separate terms. Now 2 into A means 2 into A. That is a single term. Multiplication will not separate terms. Plus. So after plus another term is coming. Okay, so plus 3 division B, that you should consider as a single term. Okay, division will not separate terms. Okay, 3 division B, it is a single term since division is coming. Okay, next plus, after plus another term will be coming. So plus 4. So 4 is another term. Okay, so 2 into A, that is 2A. 3 division B, that is 3 by B. Next 4. So here there are 3 terms and these 3 terms are separated by plus sign. Okay. So if plus sign comes means that will separate the terms. If multiplication comes means that is a single term, that is one term. Okay, division comes means that is one term. Okay, so plus or minus comes means that will separate the terms in an algebraic expression. Types of algebraic expressions. There are 5 types of algebraic expression according to the number of terms in an algebraic expression. Okay, so if an algebraic expression has only one term, it is called a monomial. Okay, if an algebraic expression has only one term, then it is called a monomial. Example, we can take minus 8, that is one term. X, okay, that is one term. xy means x into y. If multiplication comes means that is a single term, that is one term. Okay, then 2x by 5y. Here division and multiplication, 2x divided by 5y. So if multiplication and division comes means it is a single term. Okay, so these are all examples for monomial. If an algebraic expression contains only one term, it is called a monomial. Okay, binomial means if an algebraic expression contains two terms, then it is called a binomial. Okay, so we can take example 2x plus 5y. Here two terms are coming, 2x and 5y. Okay, so this is an binomial. Okay, this is a binomial. Next, 7 minus x. Here also minus sign is coming, so that will separate terms. Okay, 7 is one term, x is another term. Okay. Next, y plus zx. Okay, so y plus sign is coming, so y is one term and zx is another term, and in total there are two terms. Okay, so these are examples for binomial. Okay, next, trinomial. Trinomial means if an algebraic expression have 3 terms, then it is called a trinomial. Okay, so let us take example x plus y plus 3. Okay, here there are 3 terms. They are separated by plus sign, x, y and 3. Okay, next we can take ax square plus bx plus c. Here plus sign separate the terms, so the terms are ax square, then bx, then c. Okay, there are 3 terms. Okay, that is called a trinomial. Next, multinomial means if an algebraic expression has two or more than two terms. That is, if two terms are there means that is a multinomial. Okay, if more than two terms, that is if three terms comes means that is a multinomial. Four terms means that is a multinomial. 5 terms, 6 terms. Okay, if an algebraic expression have two or more than one terms means that is a multinomial. Two or more than two terms. Okay, so any number of terms a multinomial can contain. Okay, it should contain at least two terms. Okay, minimum number of terms for a multinomial is 2. Okay, if an algebraic expression contain one term means that is not a multinomial. So if an algebraic expression contain two or more than two terms, it is a multinomial. Okay, so here example we can take 3x plus 2, 2x plus 5y, that is a multinomial of two terms. Okay, x plus y plus 3, that is a multinomial of three terms. Okay, next a plus ab minus b square plus 7x minus z, that is a multinomial of 5 terms. Okay, next polynomial. Polynomial means algebraic expression having one or more than one terms. One or more terms. One or more than one terms. Like multinomial, polynomial has one or more than one terms. Okay, so monomials will also comes under polynomial. Okay, monomial, binomial, trinomial, multinomial, all will comes under polynomial. Okay, so examples we can take minus 8, that is a polynomial having one term. 2x plus 5y is a polynomial of two terms. Now x plus y plus 3, that is a polynomial of three terms. Okay, like that it will go on. Every monomial, every binomial, every trinomial and every multinomial is a polynomial. Now let's do one problem. For each expression state whether it is a monomial, binomial or trinomial. So some algebraic expression are given here. You have to classify it as monomial, binomial or trinomial. Okay. So xy, first one xy. So xy means x into y. Okay. So if multiplication comes means you should consider it as a single term. This is one term. Okay, so it contains only one term. So that is a monomial. Okay. Second one xy plus x. So xy plus x. Here plus sign is coming. So that will separate terms. Plus sign will separate terms. So here one term is xy and other term is x. Okay, so there are two terms here. So two terms means it is a binomial. Okay, next 2x division y. Here no plus sign is coming or no minus sign is coming. Instead 2x division y. That means 2x by y. Okay, so this is a single term, that is it contains only one term. Okay, so that is a monomial. Next minus a. By seeing itself you can conclude that it contains only one term, so it is a monomial. Okay. Next, fifth one ax square minus x plus 5. So ax minus sign is coming, plus sign is coming. So that will separate terms. Plus and minus sign will separate terms. So ax square is one term, x is second term and 5 is third term. Okay. So there are three terms here. So algebraic expression having 3 terms is trinomial. So it is a trinomial. Okay. Sixth one, 1 plus x division y. So here plus sign is coming, so that will separate the terms. So 1 is the first term and x division y. If multiplication or division comes means it is a single term. Okay, you should consider it as a single term. X division y, that is x by y. Okay, so 1 is one term, x by y or x division y is another term. So in total there are 2 terms here, and if 2 terms means it is a binomial. Okay, remaining let's discuss it in the next class. That's all. Thank you.